round of applause for. Yep.
Hello, I'm Silvio and we are Movie Lingua. We are Netflix for language learners. We all know... We all know how difficult it is to learn a new language with all that overhead, acquiring vocabularies and stuff. People use different methods like books, classes they took, or software, or partnership, or watching a movie. We try to concentrate on movie watching. And we did some research, and apparently there are already research made on the benefits of watching movies for language acquiring. And one is shortening the time to acquire new vocabulary. The other one is improving hearing skills, then speaking with an accent that is more familiar with that language. Then you have useful expression like crossfits or whatever, and you have the proper incentives for this one to make. Okay, we try to identify some problems by talking with people and doing an online survey. And we identify a problem. The biggest one says that there is not good subtitles. If you want to look for good translation, you cannot find that good. Another one says another problem is that you cannot find that much movies in your target language. How much would you want? Some people would like to have a community to chat about movies, to talk about them, and some would like to have them recommended the type of movies they want to see. So we are Movie Lingua, and we do personalized recommendation, accurate subtitles using communities, and scene explanation with commentaries. Okay, it's time for a little demo. And
okay, so I'll show you a short clip from the movie Amélie, and you'll be able to follow along with the subtitles both in French and in English, and maybe even see some comments that people have made pop up here. So we saw there was a comment that popped up. We can scroll back. If we scroll back to the right place, we'll see the comment pop up.
So we did a little bit of market research. It seems like 2/3 of the people is learning or learns a second language. 30% has access to the internet, and there is 60% that's willing to pay for our service. How we make money? Yep. It seems like 1/3 is willing to pay up to 10 euros per monthly subscription, and also there's a lot of commission grants we can access for this one. We had some research for competitors. There is one Korean platform called Viki. They do it, but mostly for dramas in Korean. Okay, there's Netflix, which has limited or no subtitles in your target language. It's almost focused for your country specific. There is YouTube, where has limited or almost no subtitles, and movies. And there is us trying to fill this gap. This is our team. I'm Silvio. Dave. Here's Simina in the public. And thank you.
Hey, to how many people did you talk in numbers, this percentage? How many language schools did you visit, and how many people did you ask if they would use such a solution?
We had posted on Facebook groups for specialized language learning, and we had 70 plus people answering, and it's still on. And we talked to 12 people live, and I interviewed the girl last night too.
Actually, there's a quote
This
right
was
there.
a special kind of interrogation.
There's a quote up there actual a language teacher that we talked to as well.
Which language does she speak?
He speaks Spanish, English, Polish, and Hungarian. He's learning Hungarian. But he also teaches and blogs about Spanish.
Are we talking long movies, 2 hours, 3 hours movies, or focus on short stories?
I've been asking this kind of questions, and it seems that people would like more to see long hours movies, more like Netflix. That's why I said so. So I asked this question whether they prefer documentaries, short movies like YouTube, or films, normal films. So they mostly choose for films.
How are you planning to market this?
Usually we have to go to specific groups where they learn. We are thinking of doing partnerships with courses provider, because we are not the main focus. We are some material. We are material providers, and there are a lot of groups for language learners in couchsurfing, for example, and so on.
How are you going to make sure that your subtitles are actually good quality?
We try to implement a system in community. If you have a high rank, it's like Stack Overflow, for example. If you have high ranking, you could edit and so on.
So initially all subtitles will be crap?
Not really. In the beginning, it's like that problems with the empty market. You know, we have to do something by ourselves and then move the speed.
There's also a lot of subtitles already out there on open source websites where they just allow you to get them for free anyway.
When can you expect first customers?
That would depend a lot on how fast we were able to get any kind of content rights. Of course, we haven't been able to talk to anybody